Hello, it's Marvin McKenzie. I'm the pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Puyallup, Washington. I want to come to you today just to share with you my daily visit with God. These are the things that I learned from my time in prayer and study of the Word of God today. I was reading out of 2 Samuel chapters 22 and 23. I also read the Gospel according to Mark in chapter 1. But 2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 33, King David writes this, and he says, and he's writing a song, and part of that song he says, "Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy gentleness hath made me great." I thought that was an incredible statement that he makes there. Thy gentleness hath made me great. You know, a lot of times people come up with their own ways to gain greatness. Some biblical examples. Nimrod, made himself great. He became a mighty hunter in this world. He made himself great. He made a name for himself and made himself seem great. The King Saul, greatness was come upon him because of the popularity of the people. They wanted a king and kind of insisted on King Saul. And Saul's greatness was something that came because of popular opinion. And then some people find greatness just because of circumstances. The circumstances of life elevate them to a position of greatness. And I thought of Naaman the leper as maybe an illustration of that. He's a leper, but he is a man of great character, and he's a valiant soldier for the Syrian army and so forth. And so greatness comes upon him because of the circumstances in which he finds himself. And all of those kinds of greatness can seem impressive in this world, but they only last a little while. They only last for a time. King David, on the other hand, he has an entirely different type of greatness. It is a greatness that comes to him because of the call of God on his life, because of the work of God in his life. And here's the thing about it, Naaman, Nimrod, Saul, we hear something about because they're biblical characters. I think about other characters who have tried to make themselves great. Napoleon tried to make himself great, or someone who's been made great by popular opinion through elections, and or someone who just greatness is thrust upon them because of circumstances in their life. And those people, historians might talk about, and they might be found in a history book, and in fact, in some circles, they might even be considered great topics to discuss and study and to learn about. But King David is still a topic of interest and a person of renown around the world 3,000 years after his death. Why? Because his greatness wasn't his own. His greatness didn't come from popular opinion. His greatness didn't come because of the circumstances in which he found himself. It was God who made him great. If you'll find your greatness in God, then you'll be truly great. And true greatness is that greatness that God that comes when God gives it to us. I'm Marvin McKenzie. I'm the pastor of Bible Baptist Church in Puyallup, Washington. You can find me on the web at www.puyallupbaptistchurch.com. Thank you.